And that's probably what you are doing for your agents. So how do your agents leverage your brand, your reputation, the reputation of the company, and how easy do you make it for them to be successful?
Well, yes, that has been an evolution for the past 15, 20 years, and that's exactly what we strive for. We stopped asking what agents want, and we started developing and creating a world of what agents need. That was the fundamental difference. Because most companies or brokerages or service providers are always asking agents or pushing things that agents want. And then they deliver what agents want. But is it necessarily what they did? Is that what Steve Jobs did with the iPhone? Did he tell people, do you want an iPhone? No, he asked, people didn't want an iPhone. They didn't even saw an iPhone possible. Same with the Tesla world.
I like my BlackBerry. I didn't want an iPhone.
Why would you get an iPhone? But when you create the right experience, putting together what agents, or with so much data that you have, then you can create that world of what the agent needs. And that's what we've been able to do and are constantly evolving on doing. So we've created a world that is infused by technology, but it does not provide technology as a tool. Technology is the fabric that holds a whole support ecosystem together. So by creating our own tech that takes away all the noise that regular tech has out there and just is able to not only collect the right data, but be able to have the agent in with one click when they need it and how they need it and how the consumer wants to see it, display that data. And then pushes that into the marketing so that they can really have less complexity and in a much simpler way, create those materials and send them out. And then that connects with their transaction. So by the time that marketing becomes a prospect, that prospect really is able to get the right offering with the best deal, with the right pricing, which is also back to the data, and then takes them through an efficient process to do things that otherwise, because they're so efficient now, they wouldn't be able to do. That creates the experience that they want to deliver. So our world is about using tech as an experience, not as a tool, number one, and allowing agents to do the things that if not, they would not be able to do. What gets you successful these days, it's not exactly what you've been doing, it's what you've not been doing. That if I can open up the world so that you can do a lot more of what you're good at, but the back end is really working in a way you can adapt and you can push forward with the value that you bring is key. The last component has been the support system that we provide for that.
So is that the CRM and the platform? And
yeah. So the platform, which again is an experience on the CRM and the CMAs and the calculators and the data analytics of markets and the transactional system, the contract system that you do a contract in 1 minute instead of 20 minutes, that provides data intelligence as who are you going to be negotiating against, how good of a negotiator he is, does he discount the price, does he doesn't, all those type of things. A whole online academy that then puts it together, and then the support that they can get for that tech and that environment within our organization, because everybody's using the same tech. Our support is providing it. It's free to them, so you don't have to build up your cost. So it becomes a product line that you can consume. But the biggest thing is that our managers and our leaders that are coaching these agents or helping them in productivity have access, imagine, data that we've been collecting for 20 years of what works. That doesn't work because since everybody's working in the same environment, imagine the amount of data you collect and that you can bring back to the leaders to see, okay, let's give more support here. Okay, let's push more this angle. This is how it works. This is when this agent is starting to produce. So I need to give this agent this recipe. So having leadership that has access to a dashboard that allows to give agents what they need at the right time was a big revolution for us. And complementing that by a supported system that takes away the usual task that a real estate manager has in real estate offices, which is administrative tasks or helping agents, put a signature together or where do I click on this contract or what I do. Because of the tech and the support environment we created around it, our leaders that are coaching agents don't have to deal with anything that's back office. That's all mainstream. So they have time to sit down and create strategy with data, with the systems to see where the agent can be successful to attack the consumer. That's been kind of the equation.